Hello, everyone. Welcome to my stream. My name is Jules. Whenever you join me here in what I call Area 5T1, right there, um, you are one of my treasures. Whether you're a subscriber or a visitor, welcome. And remember, you are a treasure. On this channel, we do talk what I say are called the five T's. The five T's are, um, you know, what I say. Um, I kind of like to talk about that in my life. I'm a 54-year-old transgender woman. I do like to talk about my going through transition and how to help others out with theirs. I do like triathlon, so I participated in them. So I do, from time to time we'll give triathlon tips. Um, I will do some teaching. Currently, I am doing my deconstruction from the Mormon Church, um, and I'm teaching about high demand religions, which it does fall into that category. Just going through like I was giving the analogy, the Gospel Principles Manual, which is kind of like doing your basic math manual, and then later on you learn calculus. This book kind of gives you the basics of the church. The thing I also reviewed yesterday here on the live stream, I also did a video, which I will probably link up here after we finish with the live stream. I will link the video up here. It will be uh, that my video about their new policy, which is pretty much, I'm going to say, anti-trans. Um, I was watching another YouTube channel, an ex-Mormon, um, and he had another trans woman on his channel, and her wife, and they were discussing the new anti-trans policy that came into effect Monday. So there, if we want to discuss that tonight, that would be great. Um, I ask that if people who come onto this channel, please be courteous in whenever we talk about, uh, so we can all talk nicely. If not, you will block from the channel. And we other things we can talk about are any trends. I just did a video showing the new clothing haul I got with the new earrings. I shouldn't say the big haul, which is these two items. I decided to wear them for tonight's video. I thought it was perfect. They showed up just in time. So we go from there. What I usually do is I kind of start the live stream like a video. Uh, and if no one shows in like half hour, I will just basically log out. Uh, to go on to say, I do want to thank everybody that has subscribed lately. We are currently now at 278 subscribers. It's a big, significant difference since beginning of July. So I do want to thank everyone that has subscribed. Also, remember there is a Patreon channel. If you do want to contribute, money to the channel, 20% of all funds collected do go to the Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico. And also, I have an OnlyFans. Um, so, hello and welcome to the stream. And like I said today, usually on Saturdays, when we do a live stream, it's pretty much a casual chat. we can talk about any topics amongst each other. That's pretty cool, Trace. I have mine a little early today. And I always have it. I actually eat right here. My desk is actually like a table, and but I actually have a dining table right over there, and I hardly even eat at it. I just finished my my stream. I did it late because I was finishing a jigsaw puzzle there. Um, I, the total time spent on that jigsaw puzzle was just over 3 hours over the last 3 days. I would stay up a little late after our previous videos and streams and work on it. Um, but it was actually a pretty cool puzzle that was given to me. It's Star Wars, and you know how I'm a big Star Wars fan, and it has large pieces and small pieces. So it makes it a challenge. You have to find where everything's at. Um, and I usually try to do puzzles without looking at the picture. Uh, I like a challenge when it comes to puzzles. Um, Grace, did you watch my video about the new policies Mormon Church put into place? Uh, I think, I don't know, but like I said, I'm going to link it up here. Once in the video, it only lets you link the video once. I will also post the entire list of high demand religion uh, content that I've made so far. I will do another high demand religion content after this live stream. I will be doing chapter 5 in the book that I've been working on. So, we can continue with that. Um, I remember the first video with that book went really well. And then I don't know if I'm scaring, because there was a lot of people that would want to try to challenge it, but I'm not getting many more challengers here anymore. Um, on my point of, from my view, like I said, we are now at 278 on subscribers. I'll tell you really, when I was still a member of the church, um, 'cause I grew up, Mormon. I've been a member for 2 years. I'm currently resigning. I mean, this came out even before this policy, but I was already, before I transitioned, I had already stopped. I, and, and, and so when this policy came around yesterday, that's when the figure broke, because even when one of the biggest things they do when you move is to come searching down. I don't know if they have a database through the post office. They can find you so quick. Yeah, I'm having to work from my computer webcam today. Okay. Yeah, I just brought my mic a little closer to me. So yeah, I don't know how it just, I was instructing for a long time. It was a shelf breaker, you could say. That's when they say, if you things, you put them on a shelf. very soft. Um, so, you know, that is, I am continuing my lesson on here about the, you know, the principal beliefs that they have, and then just the book that I'm going through. It's going to take close to a year, and then we'll get into the more deep hidden doctrine, because some of the stuff is pretty cultish, I would say. I'll just keep it at that. We will I will also do a series called Model of Authoritarian Control, and see how much taking all these things that I'm saying from this book to fall in the model and consider authoritarian control. Let's see if we texting here. Oh, that was just the update on my next haul. Actually, that's a small one. I think it has another choker. Might have another blouse. No. So it should probably be here Monday. Yeah, it has another black blouse. It's all season chic leopard print sheer top. So that should be nice. Hey, Bird, what's the word? How's it going? Thank you for all your comments on my other videos. I definitely receive all of them and appreciate them. It's helping the channel grow, which is definitely happening. I just checked a little bit ago and we're at 278. You know, and I was just talking, you know, there were some headlines about the transgender family in the Mormon church. I will always, I will put the article that I read on it. I did watch another YouTube video by John Lynn about this. So here, if you want to go to MSNBC News, this is the link to the article that I read. It'll take you straight to the article, and it tells you what the, you know, what the church has made in their policies against the transgender family. And as I was a member for the last 30 years, I remember it's not just transgender, it is the entire LGBTQIA family. In California, when they were going, in the early 2000s, they were bringing in Prop 8, was anti, you know, gay marriage law. I was so hardcore into the church. I mean, I go to the temple, everything like that. I just made, you know, one of my wives. I mean, meaning I've been to marriages, not together, but separate. But I married my first wife, and she and I would go to the church during this time, and the church was big and pushing Prop 8, which was anti-gay marriage, and we would meet at church and get signs that we would go out and put on, ask people if they want to put on their lawn. And yeah, and especially when they say that they're very, very, they don't want politics spread during meeting times. Tonight, I will probably do another video on their principles, their basic principles. It'll be chapter 5. Well, yeah, I know what you're saying with it. They're, I mean, they, especially with them, because what they're probably trying to do is making sure, that people on transition, because, they want the men to be able to stay men so they can continue to grow the church. Of course, we're talking also about a $500 billion organization, and they are considered to be nonprofit, so they don't really pay taxes on any of the money. Exactly. It's the thing when you go into church and you see, one family show up, and then you see a whole row, and it's a young couple, maybe in their 30s, and one pew, all of the whole row is filled up by that family. That's always amazing to me that you see those things. And it's a very misogynistic faith or religion, way of living, basically. They say, the male holds the priesthood, therefore they, they're the, rule the house. But yet they try to say that both the man and the woman try to contribute 100% to all the decisions. So, and I've seen patterns of abuse in it. I had friends that were horrible to their wives. Horrible. Yeah, and and there's been times brought up about women receiving the priesthood, and they will never do that because of the misogyny. And of course, then you're talking about an organization that's led by a total of 15, what's up, former, an organization led by 15 men in their 80s and 90s. So for those of them just joining here, kind of bringing Bert and I have been talking about the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and the most current uh, ruling on new policies for transgender individuals. If you look in the stream, I have posted the NBC News article to it. I also watched a comprehensive video on it yesterday on a podcast called Mormon Stories with John Dehlin. And he did an excellent job of explaining all this. So hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, whenever you're on my channel, you are one of my treasures. We are in area 5T1, and we talk about the 5Ts here in transition, triathlon. I do some teaching, talk about trends and tips. Usually on live streams, it's kind of an open forum. I did bring up the new topic I brought up yesterday. I did do a video, which will be posted at the beginning of the live stream when I do go to edit it after we finish. It will be posted there about the new policies made by the Mormon Church about trans individuals. It's just a new thing about basically taking them out. There's their faith, basically. I mean, I have been going through a deconstruction for the past 2-3 years, and this was the shelf breaker, as they say. There's been a lot more stuff that I have noted that was having me leave the church. So, but this is probably the final shelf item. Everyone, you feel free to jump into the chat. We can, talk about life in general. We can talk about any other topics. The usual 5Ts. I do want to remind everybody I have started a Patreon and OnlyFans. You can they're usually in the link down below. The link's usually in the description, and you can always join those. 20% of whatever when you do join, like my Patreon, 20% will go to Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico. The other just goes to upgrade anything here for the channel, whether it's lighting or camera equipment. I do want to get a new Chromebox. Basically rebuild the computer. Have multiple monitors where I can have be watching what our channel is doing as far as subs, and then um, also, be doing the stream or watching a video, and have another monitor that's showing me maybe news that we want to talk about that is pertinent to the live stream. We are really growing in numbers on this channel. Uh, we are currently at 278 as of now. Views are growing astronomically. We are staying consistently in the 400s every 48 hours. Um, we do have one video that has done fantastic. It is almost at 1,500 views. It's the first time one of my videos has ever done that. So um, I want to thank all of you. That would not be possible with everybody, not joining in. Uh, so I really want to thank all of you. Um, so, um, Patreon will be the channel they'll probably gain, the stream more support. Pretty soon, when we hit 500 here, we should be able to monetize when we've hit 3,000 hours of views. So if people are viewing content for 3,000 hours, we can try to monetize. And basically that would just say that I can link uh, any merch coming into here to advertise it on here, and whatever you guys buy, once again, will 20% goes to Transgender Resource Center in New Mexico. Um, you know, I and then like I said, anything that goes into the account, into my bank account, will go 20% over there. I will be completely transparent about if you wanted to see proof or any receipts. I would be glad to be transparent. Former, is there any ball game today? Everyone, feel free to jump in here on the live stream. Feel free to, put your thoughts, what you want to talk about. Yeah, but remember the Rockies do cheat when they're playing at their state in Colorado. Ouch, 9-2. Oh, okay, because you know how they, they had to create special baseballs for to play for the Rockies to play because of how many home runs they were hitting at home, because how much lighter the air is over there. Um, they have to keep them in a special vault at a special temperature. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Remember, you're on with Jules in Area 5T1. Feel free to jump into the chat. We've been talking, we always talk the 5Ts, which is transition, triathlon. I do like to teach about different topics. And we talk about trends and tips, like, my new blouse that I've got here. Tips can be anything for like, right, I used to live in Florida, so like right now hurricane season's going on. And luckily I haven't been any big ones to hit over there, but I always like to teach little tips about being prepared. And I do have a special playlist for that. I've done mainly on survival bags. I will probably start doing what to be prepared with in case a storm is coming. And we're going to give the channel about 15 more minutes. See if anybody else jumps in. Former, it just seems like everybody's in and out, but we're not getting any other people here talking. Hopefully pretty soon, now that we're hitting, now that we're up to almost 300 subs, we'll start seeing more people in here, and we can, get more activity, more people talking, I'll start doing some better topics. Main topic I started yesterday, like I've stated, was the new anti-trans policies by the Mormon Church. After I close out this stream, I will be doing a high demand religion video on the Mormon Church. So we will continue, with that series and see how it goes. So I'm just going to kind of start with my little, closing here. First of all, I do want to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed to the channel. We are currently Oh, that's cool, Drace. I'm probably gonna close out soon because it seems like we're at 3. I don't know. I gotta figure out the right time to stream. So I usually do 2 o'clock live streams. I was hooked on this puzzle my daughter sent me, and it took me 3 hours to build it, but it was actually pretty cool. I hadn't done a puzzle in a long time, and once I get hooked on them, I'm hooked. So I do want to say thank you for everybody that did join in today. I do want to say that the channel is definitely growing. We are at 278 subs. Our next goal is 510. Ultimately, maybe let's make it for the end of the week or midweek. Let's try to make the 300 and then slowly get there. My backpacks actually have some there, bird, and lights, flashlights. I always get good ones. This is a Walther, and it's a tactical flashlight. I need new batteries for it, so spare batteries is always good to have. Like one thing I have here in my house is a ton of AA batteries. I do have 2 videos on my playlist of preparedness showing my um, bug out bags, and I do definitely need to order some. I'm probably going to order some MREs I like to have. Um, there's a specific brand that I like. Oh, there's 2 brands. Yes, and I will tell you, when I was an ocean lifeguard, the best whistle you can buy, the brand is Acme. Actually, Acme, ACME. It's called the Acme Thunder. And you can hear that clear on the other side of the waves. So, on the outside. So, they used to give us those. Um, and yes, it is something you can carry. Um, no problem, Bird. Thank you for being here. Uh, Always thank you for all the comments you've placed throughout the week. Always love getting those from you. Everyone, thank you for being here with Jules. And remember, if you are transitioning, to make sure, whether it's male to female, female to male, to make sure that you do receive your care from a healthcare provider. Do not just take someone else's hormone replacement therapy. It's important so you do not, have any ill effects or adverse effects from it. Um, I am a nurse. I was an ER nurse for 13 years. I saw someone take someone else's uh, medication once. It wasn't HRT, but it was hormone related. And we'll see you, Drace. Great to see you. And it had some bad effects. In time, I will, we'll talk that story. It's kind of, it's one of those that will kind of make sure you don't, share medications with people that are prescribed. Over the counters, yes, because that's what they are. But do get monitored by a doctor, so they can check your blood levels from time to time. Also, make sure to seek help from a gender therapist first, to get that, just make sure that someone's listening to you, and does give you that this gender dysphoria diagnosis, which is usually required by most treating professionals. And I guess last thing I have to say is, if you are having a crisis, which can be feeling angry, depressed, or hopeless, if you are a veteran and having any issues, or you just need to talk to someone, or there's any alcohol, drug abuse issues, you can always dial 988. Veterans, you can, right when you go on, you hit 988, and hit 1, and it'll get you to someone specializes in veterans. And the crisis line is for everybody to use. So please, if you feel you need to, just go on there. Please have a good night. Stay strong and be careful. And I love my treasures. And thank you for being on here with me, Jules.